Welcome to my channel. My name is Christina. I don't know what I'm gonna call this reaction channel, but I started to watch this video right here, and I was like 15, 20 minutes into it, and I was tearing up. I was like getting, I don't know, I was feeling like what he was saying. Like I felt like motivation from it and stuff, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna react to this and I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the internet. Like he hella motivated me. So let's get into the video.
Jay, thinking about Legend, thinking about Queen when I'm doing certain things, you know what I'm saying? I feel like me being nice and me being quiet sometimes can be like taken wrong, you know what I'm saying? I think and people could try to take advantage of it. Basically, I'm not about to react to a video, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's worth me reacting to saying, but
Let me just say, my man's look like he's playing no games. Like real, like he's just like, I'm about to tell y'all the truth. Like y'all not about to play with me. Like that's the energy I'm getting from him. I'm gonna skip throughout the video just so we don't, it's 44 minutes.
I'm about to make my own video and I watched the video. My own mom that instilled very, you know what I'm saying, like good qualities into me. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I'm a good nigga. Everybody that has met me has said can vouch for that. That I'm a good nigga, genuine. You know what I'm saying? I got a good head on my shoulders. Like I'm smart. I'm a hustler.
Man, I feel that like sometimes the world try to paint this picture of who you is, and it's like, no, I'm nothing like that. Like, like you can't judge this man based off of the 30-minute videos that you see, based off of what people say. Like, there is 24 hours in a day. Just imagine how much time you're missing. You can't judge nobody by that little fragment of time.
You know what I'm saying? I could get to it. Like, just put some respect on my name when you talk about me. You know what I'm saying? And just keep it a buck. Because I'm about to keep it a buck, even if it make me look bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it a buck all the time. And you say you shouldn't have taken me back and gave me second chances. I just feel like that goes both ways. I'm not going to get into that. Because again, I'm not here to get into like I'm 20. I'm about to be 27 years old. I'm not about to get into that. I'm not about to get into like this beef with my ex. And I'm in a happy relationship and I have a family. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even about to get in that, but that goes both ways. I feel like I've taken her back and the kid because that would be impossible. You know what I'm saying? So I see where like some people are saying that like I should have never said that or anything. I can see where you say that, but at the same talking and making fun of Queen and how you're better and how you look better or in how you do this and they don't have she that does this, it's natural and whatever the fuck y'all got going on. You've done that. Like you feel me, you haven't been quiet. Like the whole victim shit, that shit is like, come on. Like I'm pretty sure people was reading right through that. Just for speaking of the diss track, just to show you how just how the situation was and how she's making it seem is not true. When the diss track happened, I picked up the phone and I called Leslie right in front of Queen and telling her like, yo, you bugging. Like now they about to bash you, whatever. Like, and on top of that, I've actually asked Queen myself in the beginning when we were just friends to please just tweet, yo, please just tell your fans not to go bash her or go flood her comments how they was doing or do some of the stuff that and trolling her and doing stuff like that. I even asked Queen to do that and she did it. But we was in a relationship somehow, and like, and you're playing victim as if like I've always moved like how my mom taught me to. I'm not here to be like, oh, you're my ex, I fucking hate you, you this, like I'm not here to do any of that. I'm just hitting you with the facts. That whole victim shit, like you broke it, like come on, my nigga. So that's proof that me and Queen was actually just friends. I'm talking about she's in the base. Do you feel me? Like you do a whole diss track. I call her, tell her you tripping. Like y'all what? Like that doesn't make no sense. And ask Queen to then post and not tell him not to bother you enough.
I think like the most important part is like in a relationship, like there's two perspectives, right? Like one person is gonna see it this way, some other person gonna see it this way. But when you're talking about someone, like you have to, you know what I'm saying, bring up like from your perspective, like what did you do wrong? You feel me? You can't just blame the other person because you know what I'm saying, it takes two to tango. And in any case, like there's always something that this person done or that this person did, but doesn't mean that you do this for that person. Like nobody deserves anything, but I'm just saying like there's multiple different perspectives. So I definitely feel it.
Another thing I feel like I need to address. You said we used to watch Queen and her ex back in the day. That's cap. Stop the cap. That bothered me a little bit because that's not true. I've always, like, you've been with me for, you said 4 or 5 years, I think we were together. I've never watched YouTube. I've never watched YouTube until I was about to start YouTube. And when I was about to start YouTube, you was never in my life. You get what I'm saying? I think you was in that first video. We was in the back of that first video. And after that, you've never been around any other video I've done.
You know what's sad is like I'm gonna skip a little bit, but you know it really is sad how you know people have to defend themselves and you know talk about their past and things of that nature. I think that in some instances, like when you're a public figure, like you have to, but like when it comes to things like this, like he said, she said thing about what happened when they were in a relationship, and if they were in a relationship when he started talking to Queen or whatever the case may be, it's like why? For what reason? Like why are you saying this? Like why does it matter now, 3 years later, or however long it's been? Like why? It doesn't. Why does this person have to get on here and try to defend themselves? Like they shouldn't have to.
I would love to have you in it. I can send you shirts and hoodies right now. Look on it. You know what I'm saying? You know your size, laugh out loud. She says, same for me, man. It gets super crazy, especially what's going on with me. But in shirt, and then she said, but in shirts and hoodies, small. I said, if you don't mind me asking, what do you do? You feel me? Pretty sure I've seen you before too. You look familiar. What's going on with you? She said, I do YouTube and I be going viral a lot with the guy, my husband, who now is saying that he doesn't want to be with me anymore. So now everyone is asking what happened.
Yeah, this is real because I mean, like the messages obviously are real, but like for him to be like, man, I'm at the point to where I'm just gonna show everything. Like not everything, but like I'm just gonna show how it is because people have made speculations on how Kim and Queen even got together, and he's like, yo, from the beginning, this is how it is. It wasn't on some weird stuff. It wasn't on some like I'm trying to get with you. Like I don't care if you had a husband type of stuff. And people did make hecka assumptions. And the whole time he was just quiet for the most part. Like whatever, it is what it is. So for him to put out this and you know showcase like how it was from the beginning, like that says a lot. Like he was like, I'm not playing no games.
Happened and I'm not sure what to say, but I've been dealing with the embarrassment for a while. Now, from him making me look stupid by talking to other girls, shaking my head. But I'll be good. I'm gonna bounce back from this, pray hard, and I'll figure out what God wants for me. This shit is inspiring.
That's crazy. That was 3 years ago. And, you know, everyone, most of the internet knows what happened to Chris and Queen. And, you know, after that, like, she just went places. And that was in, like, the midst of, like, her hurting. And, like, in the messages, like, it's not on some, like, it's just on some, like, she's trying to have somebody to confide in, like, to talk to. She's trying to talk about it, the situation. He's giving her advice and, like, you know, pushing her, you know what I'm saying? And that's something that she needed at that time. And so, first of all, I think that's beautiful, like for their relationship to even spark, like it did spark.
Nigga, I'm getting goosebumps. And this doesn't even have nothing to do with them.
Yes, I know. The Queen story is amazing. It's amazing.
Just sharing this with y'all, just so y'all know what happened and that like none of that goofy, none like this shit been genuine and real from the beginning. I said sorry to hear that, and yep, that's all you have to do. Ain't nobody got more control than him, so just be patient. I'm talking about when I say him, I'm talking about God. No one has control than him, so just be patient and take all this as a lesson. You'll be just fine and continue to do your thing. I said I'm about to start a YouTube. She said, that's what's up. What you gonna be doing? I said, thinking about doing a vlog, maybe some challenges. She said, you should do pranks, man. I'm telling you, that's where the views at. You're right.
That's dope for Queen to be like a sensation that she was, like with Chris, and to be giving like this person advice, like despite where she was currently, being like, yo, you should really do this, like pushing someone, you know what I'm saying? And Clarence had his own thing going, but what I'm saying is like to see someone that he might have like looked up to, or was like, man, I'm trying to be at that level of success, or I'm trying to, what I'm saying, work with people to catapult myself. And for someone like that to say that to him, like that's probably like what made him be like, you know what? Like I'm gonna really try this out.
Already got a big following on Instagram, so just transfer those over and you get buku money. Like, and I said, like, what kind of pranks you thinking? Yeah, I know that's what everyone's telling me to do. That's what I said. Still, no flirting, no nothing has ever. I've always kept it been real. None of that. Oh, I want to marry you. I love you. None of that happened. We was genuine friends at first. So, question one: are you in a relationship? Reason why I asked is because you can't prank. You can prank your girl. If not, then prank your moms or something. And then I said, yeah, I have someone. She gonna
Queen was trying to be sly, like let me see, let me gauge, what I'm saying, what the situation is. But regardless, like she's still respectful of like, you know, he said, yeah, I do. And she was like respectful for it, you feel me? At least she didn't assume or anything like that.
be mad though. Is that what you do? And she said, yes, you should definitely start doing that. It don't matter. It's gonna make y'all money. Now I already know. I appreciate you. What's your size on hoodies and tees and address? So right there, and that I'm not even trying to entertain that really because I'm still like dealing with my ex. You feel me? So I'm keeping it respectful all the time. You feel me?
I feel that though. He could have been like, yeah, like, what's up? Like he could have been trying to slide. But like clearly, like he's just like, and they don't even talk that much. They're like sporadic text messages.
And then she said, small, hun, and I'm going to get a P.O. box when I get back to Houston after the hurricane. A lot went downhill, too. It was no flirting, and he still said, nah, B. I said, LMAO. I said, I feel him. I'm thinking we about to be cool, maybe do some videos, send y'all some stuff. Then I'm blocked. I'm like,
So
that.
basically, before this, like I guess Queen like blocked and Chris blocked and delete Clarence. So he's just kind of like let me know like what happened
Had to
basically.
be him. But I understand I can't even be mad. You feel me? Because niggas be intimidated by me. I'm not gonna even lie. Niggas be thinking I'm gonna hit that joint, and I'm not even like that. You feel me? But Queen said, meanwhile, I've been getting embarrassed like a motherfucker though. It's all good, but we cool. So they're still going through things all throughout that whole time. I said, "How y'all doing? I see y'all back together." Cause then she unblocked me, so I'm allowed. I can see her picture. You feel me? And I said, "Yeah, we cool, but I'm still mad, a little mad at you." So I'm saying I'm cool with her. She said, "I mean, it's complicated. I keep catching him talking to people, and it be on the internet too. But don't be mad at me." And then she said, "But don't be mad at me, please." I said,
That's wild. Like all the stuff that she was going through, and someone was projecting their feelings on. You feel me? And he was just providing like support. He ain't like nothing was like weird about any of these messages. Like he was just being a friend.
"I know it's difficult for y'all because the kid in the business." And she said, "Yes, man. It's so embarrassing. Everyone say I deserve better, but I don't know. I don't know. I guess guys mature slower." I said, "And I'll try not to be mad. We will see." And I said, "We do mature slower. I can't even lie." So I'm standing up for this nigga. You feel me? That's how much of a like I'm a real one. I've never put niggas down, bro. I'm arguing, we're doing that. You were doing your thing. You feel me? We had a. I think we came back from a break. You know what I'm saying? Some things we both shared that like we did while we were on the break. We both didn't like that. You know. And I noticed like the litter that I got, like not the litter, but like there was a difference between breakups. You feel me? Like and like why at the end is like you're heartbroken and all of that. Like when there's times that you clearly broke up with me and you said you don't want to be with me and you want to do this and you want to go all right and you end up right back. You feel me? So it's like there's just a difference. You feel me? And it's like you're playing this hurt card and I just don't really. And she said,